All right, today what I'm gonna show you is how we're going to input our lesson plans or submit our lesson plans for this next school year. So, for some of us, mainly core subjects are going to be able to get to our lesson plans through implementing Teaks Resource. Once you've signed in, you're going to be able to go to Pacing Tools. Well, I got to sign in. Okay. You'll go to Pacing Tools, and then you can go to whatever subject you are. So I'm going to go math, and I'm going to say, let's say 8th grade. And I get all of my units, and I'm going to go with this tool, and I'm going to say make a copy. Now I'm going to make a copy so that way I can edit that file, because as is right now, I cannot. Okay. So here's my file that I've made. Don't mind all my other files over here, but here's my file that I made. What we're going to do is we're going to give that a specific naming convention for our lesson plans. So we'll rename it, and we're going to name this is going to be Unit 1 for 8th grade math. So Unit 1, we're going to say 01, and I would highly recommend you go 01, 02, 09, and then you can go 10. The whole point of that is so that way everything will be in alphabetical order. After Unit 1, we're going to give it your course a short name. So this is 8th grade math. I'm just going to say 8 math. If it was algebra, I would say ALG 1. Algebra 2, ALG 2. If it was bio, I would say bio, just bio. English 2 would be ELA 2. Something like that. Something that's going to give it a unique tag for you to know exactly what it is. And you'll just push OK. Okay. Now, where are we going to submit these? You will be shared with, if you go to shared with me, you will be getting a file from your principal that has your name on it. And this is where you're going to put your lessons in. Oops, those aren't supposed to be there yet. Okay, this is going to be what you have. And in here, you can make a folder for each class that you're teaching. So 8th grade math, a new folder for, let's say, algebra 1, a new folder for college prep math. Okay, and now this is where you're going to keep that. So 8th grade, that's where I'm going to keep that file that I just made. Okay, to make it easier, this under shared with me, that folder, you can create a shortcut to anywhere in your drive. So you'll right click it, and then you can go add shortcut to drive. Now you can place it anywhere in your drive. I have a lot of folders in mine, so I'm going to put it in all classes for me. And it's just going to be in this folder. So I'm going to add shortcut. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my drive, and this was my file that I found earlier, or that I made. So let me find that real quick. It's going to be under U for unit 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to my other folder. So I'm going to say, I'm going to find it under all classes for me. Here's my folder. And this was for 8th grade. So I'm going to put it right under 8th grade. Now if I open that up, oops, hold on, sorry about that. If I go here, go to 8th grade, and here it is. Okay, so this is going to be almost all pre-filled for you. And I'm going to put a colon here. Okay, this will almost already be pre-filled. What we're going to be using, we're going to make sure you have to read all your things in here. But under the instructional strategies, this is where we're going to put engage, lesson, check for understanding, and daily checkpoint. Okay, and we're going to put that for every day that we have. Okay, so this lesson or this tool is paced out for 3 days. Now, and it is literally 1 day here, 1 day here, 1 day here. Now, some of us might have where this is actually day 2 through 4, and this is, let's say, day 5. Well, what does that mean? That means I'm going to spend 3 days on this one, but I only have 1 day here. So what I'm going to do is just right click anywhere in this row, and I'm going to say insert a row below. And I can do that as many times as I need. So I'm going to insert another row below, and I can add basically 2 more days. So now I have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, then day 5. Okay. Now, if your subject does not have a pacing tool, okay, some courses may not. My college prep math does not. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to go to, we're going to create a doc. Oops, not a folder. We're going to create a doc. Now, instead of creating a blank one each time, you're going to go to a template, from a template. Okay, you're going to go create and share. And here is your template. So you'll click your lesson plan template, and it looks something like this. Okay, so same naming convention. So we're going to go unit 01, colon, and I'm going to say C prep math, because this is college prep. Okay, and under, you're going to go ahead and fill out all of this. You're going to get rid of all the underscores, and you're going to be able to just type in there. So I'm going to go subject, this is college prep math. This is my unit 1, and this is the name of the unit. So I'm not sure right now, so I'm just going to say functions. And whatever days, however many days this is. So I'm going to say 12 days. Go ahead and fill this out as well. So this is the name of the unit. This is functions. Okay. Now, my suggested duration is 12 days, but I only have 7. Okay. So what I can do is I can click anywhere and I can insert a row below. That would be my day 8. I said, but I need to do that multiple times. Now, a little pro tip: if I highlight 4 rows, I can insert 4 rows, and now I'll have 9, 10, 11, 12 days. And now, as I fill these in, let's say my learning objectives, as I fill these in, the cells will grow as you need them. Okay. All right. Now in here, your unit days, this is going to be how many days you need. Now your date is going to be the date that you are giving this lesson. So if my first day on this unit is going to happen 9/9, I would say 9/9/20. Okay. and then you fill out the rest of it for your TEKS, your learning objective, all of that.
Pardon the interruption.
Okay, so after that, you'll fill all that in, and everything will get automatically updated to your principal without having to push submit or anything else. I hope that helps. If there are still more questions about what we are doing or what I just did, I believe we will have a Zoom meeting and I can answer any other questions at that point. That's pretty much it. Thank you.